Look, I'm using Shockwave as some kind of weird claw arm for Dino King, because, why not? I think the original Shockwave may have had some kind of form that involved his legs being some kind of grabbers. That might have been what was going on in the Aliens movie. Okay, so I wanted to talk about my goals for this collection, and I mentioned earlier that I really want to get a lot of cassettes because there's a lot of different formats of them and just a lot of different ones from various ages. But wait, oh my God, wow, I'm. Should I leave that in? So my primary goal is gonna be to collect. I really got off track there for a second with the cassettes, but I do want a lot of them. I want to rebuild to some extent the collection I had. Oh, I remember that happening a lot when I was a child, as a matter of fact. I do. This was a common problem. Yank his feeties right off. Right. And probably, I will probably end up acquiring some G1s along the way, but I really think that probably the priority at first is going to be to get modern figures of the characters that I remembered liking a lot. And this, of course, this is the re-release of Bumblebee. I don't know if this was... I was talking about how I don't know if this is the same line of releases as this guy, the movie, non-studio series at 86, just the movie re-releases that they did. But they also released a bunch of these guys, which originally were the mini... I think it was mini cars. Was it mini cars and deluxe cars? Again, I could look that up. But I had a bunch of these because this was like the low price point originally. And let's see. So I want to get... And yeah, we'll see. Knockoffs, re-releases, I am interested in that. I really wanted this to be the exact one that I had, and I'm really happy with it. At some point recently, and I don't know if it was all during the same line, because some of them are Studio Series 86, a lot of these original mini cars have deluxe versions now, and I think the only one that I have on my list that I have not seen is a deluxe Sea Spray. They may have made a deluxe Sea Spray, but I have not... And I'm not searching too hard yet for anything. I'm, browsing mostly and grabbing what I can get at either Amazon, Walmart. I haven't bought any knockoffs from Alibaba yet, but maybe I will. And you know what? Interestingly enough, it seems to me that, I think I might have mentioned this in the last video, but I might have cut it out, that the cassettes, the original cassettes knockoffs from Alibaba are some of the more expensive of the original knockoffs. And I'll probably get an original knockoff Optimus. I do want the original cassettes. I want the original cassettes. I want the modern cassettes. I want the bulky Studio Series Bumblebee cassettes. I want all the cassettes. I really like this mechanic, this gimmick. Always did. So let's talk about what I had. I very hastily prepared a list, and I didn't think too long and hard about this because you probably shouldn't have to. So original guys that there were deluxe versions of. There is a deluxe cliff jumper that is more like the original cliff jumper than this one that I'm holding, or more like the original than this one. The original cliff jumper was a lot like this car, and I do want. Honestly, all these mini cars, I might need to get knockoff originals as well as originals. The first Transformer I ever had was Huffer. So that guy has a deluxe, and you can get the knockoff of him, and I would like that. And Cliff Jumper. I've got Bumblebee, or at least one of the Bumblebees. Man, they had... I think the deluxe Bumblebee is on sale, I believe. Or not on sale, but it's cheaper. I saw it on Amazon for cheaper than... what it is on the shelf at Target, where one is on the shelf at my Target right now. But I think it will be cheaper to order from Amazon. Maybe I will soon just to grab it because I believe it's less than 20 bucks. So if I didn't mention Sea Spray, Sea Spray is definitely on the list. I don't know if I did mention I don't know if there's a deluxe of him, but I would like the original of that guy as well. Those were all characters that I had. Something I do want to pick up really soon is that GoBots 3-pack, because those are all kind of the guys I'm talking about, the deluxe versions of the mini bots. And one of those is a recolor of Cosmos, but it's recolored to be Pathfinder, which was a GoBot. The 3-pack is all GoBot recolors. And so not only do I want Cosmos and I want to get a deluxe version of Cosmos, but I really want to get that deluxe Pathfinder because one of the original guys, we'll talk about my original collection, but one of the guys that I still have right here is this Pathfinder. So I absolutely need to get some Pathfinders and some Cosmoses. Boy, I wish I had my original Cosmos. Like, I feel like that was one that I just had with me everywhere. I feel like I played with that one a lot. I had Grimlock and Swoop, and I feel like I really wanted Slug. Well, he was Slag back then, who cares? I feel like I really wanted Slag, but didn't get him. I'm not positive, but so I would like to get this team of Dinobots. Like I said, some of them are scarce now, but I would especially like Grimlock and Swoop. And there are so many of these. You can get these on knockoffs. I probably will. I would love to get the Studio Series 86 Leader Class Dinobots. Those are hard to get now. These guys, boys, the ones that go up in value, they sure seem to. I also had Kickback, so I would like to get some Kickbacks. And I also, I would really like to get that Bombshell and Ramhorn 2-pack. I feel like they were on sale on Walmart, but there was like some problem. I ordered from Walmart and they didn't have it or something, but they didn't say it was out of stock. They were like, your order had to be unexpectedly canceled. So I don't know. I'm not reviewing Walmart right now. Like I said, I did not have Soundwave, but I do want to get several Soundwaves and several tapes, like I keep saying, so we can move on from that. I did have an original Optimus. Like I probably already said, I will get a knockoff Optimus. I haven't I mean, it seems untrustworthy. I haven't ordered anything from AliExpress yet. Maybe I will. Those knockoffs do look enticing, and they're not just like the original, like the year one guys. You can get knockoff Headmasters, and I do want the cassettes, but I'll probably get a knockoff Optimus. I think was there a 40-year re-release kind of similar to this? I don't know. We'll see what Optimuses are out there. I don't know where I'm gonna get stuff from, and I'll decide or whatever. But yeah, just like Soundwave, I will probably get several Optimuses. So I did not have any cars, but I did have one jet, and it was Skywarp, and it was basically this exact Skywarp. I heard that he may not have had holes in his fists. He may have just had these mitts. There was a big problem. My friend was talking about having an original Optimus, and I said, you got his fists? And he hung his head and said no, because a lot of people that had these original guys no longer have their fists. But I would love to get these originals. Newer Skywarps and newer Seekers are not really as much on my my wish list. A lot of them look kind of weird. A lot of them are Cybertronian jets, which I like Cybertronian tanks and cars a little more than I like weird Cybertronian flying machines, but that's probably just me. I was never super fond of the Sweeps or Scourge. Boy, and this, there we go. It's weird. This is a really classic, super 1984 old transformation. I would love to get all the original Seekers. I will probably get some modern ones. Who knows? We'll see. I do want to get a modern Blitzwing is one of the next guys I'm going to get. But yeah, the 6 classic guys, I would love to get. Now, I don't know if I had any movie toys. And the reason I say I don't know is because I don't know if Ultra Magnus was really a movie toy. And I could look this up, but like I know the character debuted in the movie, but I feel like that was a Japanese toy, whereas a lot of the movie toys were designed like by Hasbro in an attempt to not have to license those designs anymore. So I definitely had Ultra Magnus. I had all of maybe not all of them, but I don't know. I had a lot of tractor trailer cargo carrier trucks. I had Optimus, I had Motor Master, I had Ultra Magnus, I had Little Huffer. I didn't have Pipes. Is that the other one? Maybe I should get him too. I definitely need to get a couple Huffers because, yeah, that was the first guy. I love this Skywarp. Like this is 1984 right here. Is this plastic or die cast? The paint is so shiny, I have no idea. I will review Skywarp and Cliff Jumper and all of these guys individually. But anyway, yeah. I recall the original Ultra Magnus as being kind of just a big slab. I'm not sure if I'm. Yeah, and I also haven't seen. I don't know if I have seen any particular knockoff of Ultra Magnus being offered anywhere. So a G1 Ultra Magnus is not super duper important to me, but I do want some Ultra Magnuses. Some of the yeah, they're re-releasing the Studio Series 86 one or reprinting it or whatever late this summer in September or so. So I will definitely pre-order that. Yeah. So those are the next things. The next things on my wish list are the GoBots Ultra Magnus pre-order. And what else did I say? Oh, I want a Blitzwing, and I also want an Ape Face. The Ape Face just came back in stock a lot of places and is kind of inexpensive. So maybe I will pull the trigger on one of those soon, but we'll see. Anyway, what was I saying? Ultra Magnus. Yeah, gotta get the 86 one. That's what it is. I remember my neighbors had Cup and Wheelie, and from the movies, the originals. And Cup was pretty okay. I was a little bit turned off by the Cybertronian vehicle and the sort of long pickup truck kind of nature of it, but fine. But anyway, so basically what I'm saying is I'm not too worried about any movie toys. I would like some Quintessons, but they didn't make any Quintessons at the time of the movie, but they do have toys of them. So yeah, beyond the movie, I had some Scramble City guys. I definitely had Motormaster, like I said. I eventually had, was it called Turtler for us, or was it called like Snap Trap or something? I think it was called Snap Trap for us. I'm not sure. And yeah, so I had that and most of Piranacon, the C-Con's Target Master combiner. And then, combined with a few Stunticons, I had a few Terracons, and I wish I knew. I don't know which in particular, because those ones all kind of meld together. They were all really samey, all of the Scramble City guys, because they were all interchangeable, and they could all form into combiners and stuff. So, yeah, I know there were some Terracons and Stunticons in there, but I would love to get several Motormasters. That one that just came out, I just missed, like last year, that huge... And he's not too expensive. You can still get at least that Motormaster. Not all of the Stunticons are as available all the time, but anyway, there's lots of Motormaster figures, and I definitely need to get some of those. Also, I don't know if it was last year or recently, they put out a big re-release package of all the C-Cons, Piranacon, and I would really like that. That's also probably not too bad to get that on eBay or something. Priorities for the cassettes, I just want all of them. The ones that I had Ravage, and I think it was Frenzy originally, the red one, the 2-pack. I had Slam Dance. I had the 2 dinosaur ones, whichever ones those were, and that might have been it. I remember Slam Dance a lot. It was the sort of combiner, the 2 tapes combined into one robot. There was another one that did that I would like to get. I would really like to get all of them, and all of those, and original Steel Jaw and whoever he came with. They seem to be some of the most expensive, at least bang for your buck for what you're getting on the knockoffs available on AliExpress. And there's not a ton of. Well, there's the Studio Series Bumblebee ones, which are a different shape and a different sound wave, which I'm interested in. But I would like to get the Frenzy of this, actually. Not Frenzy, is it? Yeah, I have Rumble. So the black and red Frenzy that comes in this size is actually kind of expensive for what you get. Yeah, these tapes might be a rare treat for me. Every now and again, I'll order a cassette. So other than that, as we move on through the years of Transformers, I believe the only Headmaster I had was Squeeze Play, which, look, I've got one. And I do want to talk about the original Squeeze Play. I've got a whole story about him. I got a whole story about a bunch of these characters, Soundwave. I did have a few Target Masters. I feel like they might have been Quake or Scoop may have been one or two of them, but I'm not positive. And I think it was the second year or whatever of Target Masters when I think they were some smaller figures that came with 2 Target Master guys, which I really liked. I really liked the tiny Target Masters that just unfolded into guns. And I remember having some weird stuff. I had some Micromasters, which I guess I don't have in front of me. There's one remaining from my original collection. We'll meet whatever I could find from my original collection. There was a Leader 1 GoBot sighted in my parents' house as recently as like 2010, maybe, I think. I remember seeing it there. I don't know what happened, but I might go look through the closets and stuff at that place. But yeah, I remember having a Duocon, and I kind of didn't remember it being one of those spring-loaded, I always forget this, one of those spring-loaded kind of gimmicky guys, because the lower price points ended up becoming like gimmicks eventually. And maybe it was, though. I saw a video of one of the Duocons, and it was like a helicopter that slapped down onto like a Jeep or something, and they sprung up into a robot. I think I had one of those. I also my memories might be confused with Slam Dance, who was a 2-piece robot combiner. I also had a Goldbug, and I'm not sure how many Goldbugs there were, but I know which one I want now. The thing is about that is that, yeah, again, with the weird gimmicks, I looked up, I think the original Goldbug toy was something that you would like pull back, and it would, it would rev up a little spring that would cause the car to like move. And I don't remember that, but I don't know if there was a Goldbug that was a pretender or anything. And I remember that I had the Action Master of Optimus Prime, which was a pretty cool playset, but Optimus obviously didn't transform. So I had 2 Optimuses, and Ultra Magnus, and Motormaster, and Huffer. I gotta get Pipes. Were those the original tractor trailer guys? Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk about what I want to do. And I mean, other than that, I do like getting recolors of the guys that I do have. So, like I've been talking about these, so I probably will get many versions of some of the cassettes, and many. There is I will do a full review of this Cliff Jumper. I love it. There's a recolor of this that is called Chase that I think is from one of the like Rescue Bots or like the younger kind of children's lines, but yeah, I would like it because I love that figure so much. But yeah, so I like recolors. There's a recolor of the Tarn that I have that I would like to get. And just the stuff coming out. There's so much stuff. Yeah, I was talking about Grimlock. I'll be definitely getting... Maybe I should put the pre-order for the Grimlock that's coming out this year as part of Age of the Primes. A lot of cool stuff. I'll probably be getting those aerial bots. Maybe. I mean, that's a lot. Because I would want to get all of them, obviously, But yeah, new stuff. There's tons of new stuff coming. I'm glad that now I get to follow it, and I get to see what's coming out and what new stuff is going on. And yeah, man, I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to start collecting some Transformers. This shit is super rad. So go to cuyadk.tv, and you can follow me on Instagram or Blue Sky. Come and talk to me on Discord, and whatever. Yeah, thank you. Bye.